Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, a happy Thursday to you all. It is good to be back behind the microphone, behind the desk, sat in the chair, checking out some new music. And ZEROBASEONE are back already with brand new music. I feel like their last album was not that long ago. I swear, like Sweat and that whole entire era was not that long ago, but we're already on a brand new era with ZEROBASEONE, and I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. Hopefully they're getting the necessary rest in between releases, but ZEROBASEONE are already back with brand new music, and that very much excites me, considering I'm still very much in the learning phase of them as a group in terms of members, but we have been here since debut for their music, and their music has been very interesting to follow along with. But mini album number 4 with the title track Good So Bad. We got to jump straight into it, and of course we're going to be checking out the rest of the album as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that if it isn't out already. But in the meantime, let's roll intro one time. Here we go. Right, last time around with like So Wet and that whole era, I was pretty confident with getting some of the members' names right. I feel like at any given point I can go 7 out of 9. Hanbin and Yujin are just members I cannot get right. I cannot get their names straight, and it happens occasionally with boy groups where I just can't get names to faces right, especially when it's like they both give me similar vibes in terms of faces for me, but once I figure out which one is which, I bet it's going to be one of those cases where it's like, how could I have gotten those wrong in the past? Like for me, well, this is kind of timely because I just finished checking out his release, but NCT with Jungwoo and Jaehyun I couldn't get right for the longest time, but now it's like, well, how could I have gotten those two mixed up? I reckon with Hanbin and Yujin it's going to be the same way. But we have the title track to get to, so let's do just that. Why are you not cooperating with me?
놓치지
There we
않으려
go.
애쓸수록 그 아픔만 깊어질 뿐이다. 그러니 놓아 그녀를.
When you hear the rhythm, start to move.
Wait, hold the phone. Please let that be the continuation of the song. Oh, Gongwook with a little bit of the head voice flip. Look, I reckon people are gonna think this is cheesy. This is my favorite ZB1 title they've done so far. Oh my goodness. That's Cuban, okie dokie. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Tere's low voice just fits so well with any combo. So nice. June? It's just such a nice playfulness to it. There's a nice pluckiness, nice bounciness, but it's not overdoing it. Wow, it's spectacular. And the fact that it finishes with the high good so bad every single time, wow. Big Silk Matthew vocal moment, as is the trend recently, I'm noticing. A little oscillating synth line. Nice cinematic break. Wow. So was that huge in center to finish? Oh, do we have an outtakes sequence? Hardly outtakes, they look... God, so bad! Still don't think I can confidently separate Hanbin and Yujin, but I feel like Yujin is a little bit easier to spot. But... wow, it's so good. It's really good. It's very me-coded. There's a lot of things that play into my musical tastes. It kind of feels like the boy group version of VVG's Love Aid? What was the name of the second title track of VVG that I always forget? Love it, love it, love it. It is Love Aid, yeah. There's a refreshingness to it, there's a cutesiness to it, there's a subtle brightness to it, but it's got a really wonderful melodic pluckiness that really, really works for me. And I think the high vocal, like the good so bad finishing with the high vocals there every single time is just the cherry on top, the icing on the cake. It's really, really pretty. And melodically is a song that works really well for ZEROBASEONE's voices, especially considering you've got quite a wide range of vocals within the group, but also some very distinctive vocals. Like you've got a nice soft warmth from Jang Hao, you've got a really rich kind of like caramelly texture from Tere with his naturally thicker lower voice. I think Matthew's got a really clean cut voice as well. Then run through it, kind of Gunwook falls along the lines of Tere a little bit with the lower voice, got a little bit of a huskiness to it. Jung's got a really nice clean cut thinner voice, but also singing that lower register. I mean, these are just naming some of the members. Everyone's got a voice that's very clean cut, but everyone's voice works in Good So Bad. In any capacity that they were put into the song, for me, they sound and fit the sound so well. Go back to the beginning. Go back to when the song starts.
그녀를
When you hear the rhythm, start to move.
The fact that off the rip, also hello Mr. Hao, but off rip, they don't hold back. Off rip, off beat one, you get the full power release kicking in, and it's nice. Because it's immediate, it's in your face, it's up in your grill, and it's satisfaction guaranteed. With that moving synth line. Actually, hold on, wait. I need to test member knowledge. It's so good. That's Jung and Gunwook. Also, oh yeah, there was a point about Gunwook that I wanted to talk about this time around. I was hanging out with Ben on his Twitch streams a little while ago, and on a viewer request segment, they did the KCON like random play dance for ZB1, and Mr. Gunwook, whenever he gets into performer mode, he goes in with it like putting on a really big smile, and it reminded me so much of when Moonbin got into his performer mode, this big smile. It made me so sappy but so happy to see that. It was like that essence of locking into performer mode. Someone else has that very unique trait that the late great Moonbin had. Gunwook does so well too. But anyways, so that's Ricky and Matthew. That's fine. So, oh, so that's Tere. I had to look there. Gyuvin. Is that Humbin in the middle then? Is that Humbin in the middle? And then that leaves Yujin. If I got that right, do let me know, because honestly, Humbin and Yujin, I just cannot get right, but... Nice little beat reset there. Like, Matthew Stone is so clean. Yeah, Gunwook's got a nice lower rich tone. Pairs very nicely. Getting a little rap section as the pre-chorus right before that chorus drops, I think is really smart, considering just how bright and how melodic this chorus is. By offsetting it with just purely rap right beforehand, you get that contrasting hit, and it makes the drop sound that much harder, and I think that's really neat. Also, synchronized jumps, very cool. It's so good. Yeah, good so bad. Like, come on, so good. Oh my goodness, that chorus is so good. Do it again. No, but like, it's the fact that the song, in terms of range, doesn't actually go through a whole lot in this chorus, but it's that almost walking plucky bass in the background offset with the super high vocals that also has a little pluckiness to it. It's just everything when it's put together is exquisite. It's chef's kiss. And then, much like the way the chorus was beforehand, following the chorus, rap verse, contrast switch. Ah, Gunwook and Tere with the lower voices suits just the vocal pairing style so well, but then pairing the two low vocalists together also pairs very well. Tere is an enigma for me, because we got to check out an OST from him a little while ago this year, and he has a very cool rich low tone. But you know, when you have a 9-member group, there's a lot of people to go around for line distribution, but Tere, I feel like, does not get a lot of... He gets quite a good chunk of his lines are higher vocals, which is super neat to me. I think it's so cool, and it really does show off his range quite a bit, and it's very impressive. Keep it rolling, though. Jiwoon kind of reminds me of someone from Super Junior vocally. And also the fact that you kind of have like a rolling member line where it's not just like clearly define who is the rapper because they only rap and who is a vocalist because they only sing. It's kind of interchangeable in this group, and that's very cool. That's very cool. I just want an excuse to listen to this chorus again. That run is so clean. Good so bad. Wow. It's so good. It's so good. And I think, yeah, it is my favorite ZB1 title track that they've done. Wow. But, You know what? It might be my favorite, and it also might be because now I'm very much looking at this through rose-tinted glasses, but the improvement is so nice. They're finding a sound combination that isn't just like, it's not a one-track sound combo, but there's like a formula for how their music goes together and like what members sound good where, what type of range they sound best in. I think they're dialing it in now. And I'm gonna, when we do the album listen, of course, we'll go through the credits again, but I want to see if ZB1 pick up a music team, like a dedicated music team for ZB1 titles. It's like with IZ*ONE, they had an era where they had the same music team, and you got very similar sounding stuff. You know, Violetta and Fiesta, if you know your IZ*ONE discography, that was a peak time for IZ*ONE for me, being an IZ*ONE alt back in the day, and that was a sound that really worked for them, and they stuck with that music team for a hot minute. I hope ZB1 do the same thing with whoever did Good So Bad, because this is brilliant. But I gotta stop waffling about this because we have B-sides to get to, so I'm gonna leave you all here. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. Lord knows I enjoyed that one quite a bit. But one last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, you know, checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.